All right, what's going on YouTube? This is Joey with the Investing with Joey B. We are back with our second video trying to take this account from $10,000 to $50,000. Now, I just want to do a quick update with you guys. I know I left off with the last video with some of my positions that I'm holding, but I wanted to go in to show you how much I have made in this last week, last month, 3 months, year to dates on this crypto bull run, which is a lot of my position that I hold. So moving on. For the day, I am up $540, going back and forth, up and down. And from the last week, I am up $2,100. Crypto has just been going crazy, and I'm slowly taking profits. So just watching how we do back and forth with each day and each week. In the last month, I made about $6,000. In the last 3 months, about $6,500. Year to date, up to $6,400. In the last year, $6,400. And at all times, I am only down $3,000. Now, from last week, I was down a lot more. From last week, I'm up $2,000. So all in all, I made back like another, I would say, $2,000 back, $3,000 back. So I was down $5. Now I'm about to be down like around $3. So just playing the long game here, hopefully trying to take the account from $10,000 to $50,000. And I will show you how I went from $10,000 last week back up now to about $13,795, 96 as it's fluctuating. I have been investing about $250 a week, and these are my reoccurring investments of what I do. I switch on them every week or so. Sometimes I like to do, crypto. Sometimes I like to do my ETFs. But since now I'm up on one of my cryptos that I hold, I switched that and now I put it into AMC because I am trying to get that average down. So I put 100 into AMC every week. VOO, which is one of my ETFs that I like to hold. This is going to be a long-term stock. And VTI, same exact thing, $25 a week. I like to hold that long-term as well. Hopefully, save that and for years to come. And my cryptocurrencies that I invest weekly is Bitcoin, $50 a week, Doge, $25 a week, and Pepe, $25 a week. I'm holding off on SHIB right now and XRP. This is just my opinion. It's not financial advice. I think XRP is really, really hitting the highs, which might be giving time for a big drawback. SHIB I also like, but right now I'm not going to put all the money into that. I'd rather just kind of average down on some of my prices. All right, and what I did want to show you guys, going back to my main screen here, is one of my biggest holding positions, and which really got me from 10,000 to 3,800 in that week, is Ethereum Classic. Now, Ethereum Classic I've been holding for 4 years. I remember I showed you my reoccurring buys all the way from May 6th of 2001. I just kept buying, trying to average down, and then it started the reoccurring every single week, all the way up to, I would say the last month or so, because once I started getting in the green from my average cost, which my average cost was $28.63, once I got into the green, I stopped depositing money into it because I want to see how high I can go. And my total return is $3,100. My return for today is $675. And the main thing I wanted to show you here was the 87%, my portfolio diversity. So this is my biggest holding in my portfolio. I don't know when I'm going to exit it yet. Soon I will be taking profits. I just like to look into this because, as you can see, the day went up $2, which is 66%, In the last week, it went up 21%, and it went up $7. The last month, $20 and 113%. And in 3 months, 125% at $21. So I like to always zoom out. That's what they call it nowadays. When in doubt, zoom out. In the 1 month, we're on a really big uptrend. In the 3 months, we're at a crazy uptrend. We were around here when I kept reoccurring my investments, and then it just shot up from there, from the lowest at $17, and now it's up to $38. And if I zoom out even more, we passed the resistance level over here at $38.16 from a year out. And if I go even further at 5 years, I'm looking here, and this is kind of the one I'm looking at, $41.56 on August 12th of 2022. After that, we have the next support at 48, and the next one here at 56. So we do have a little bit of ways to go. And when I do zoom out, I kind of do see a little bit of a downtrend. I know we broke out here, which is good. I just don't know if we're going to break out here just yet. Obviously, no one knows if it's going to be going up or down, but I like to just keep an eye on it. And I've been seeing a pattern, which I wanted to share with all of you guys, was in this last month. This is what I have up on the chart, the month of Ethereum Classic. Every time we reached a high, so over here on November 11th, we reached $24. And then a couple of days later, it went down to $21.81. So about a $2 difference, 2 and change. And then the same thing here, it went up to 27 and then back down to 25, another $2 difference. And then over here, we went from 32 down to 31, and then it shot up again, 37 back down to 35, which is another $2 difference. So we had here the top down $2. From here, the top down $2. And now I'm seeing here top at 37 down to $2. I would like to say we're going to get another dip down to $36 and hopefully shoot right back up again to $42, $43. Who knows? But that's kind of what I'm waiting to hold for. Again, this is not financial advice. It's just something that I'm doing. And I'm really trying to make sure that I'm diligent in taking profits as well, because I don't know how long this bull run will last. Especially now when you see a Bitcoin reaching its all-time highs, breaking the 100,000. That was another thing on the portfolio that I wanted to show you. I don't have a big holding in Bitcoin. I just been slowly averaging in and out of that. But back in a week ago, we hit highs of 103,000, 103,000 here, and then it shot down to 96. I'm assuming that's because a lot of the people that were longing it probably just got liquid at that point. They kind of just closed their positions on the long, and that's why all the money flowed down. But as you see, we went down to the 96 mark, 97 mark, and then right back up again to the hundreds. So we'll see. Obviously, on the month trend, you could see the big upswing. On the 3-month swing, you could see a big uptrend. So who knows? Obviously, with crypto, it's all a game. But making sure you guys are doing diligence and doing your homework and making sure you're taking profits when you can. But that was basically the big portfolio of mine, the big part of my portfolio. And what I'm going to just share is a couple of these little coins that I have. SHIB is my biggest holding that I want to get into. I don't have a big holding of it now, but I do want to get in it. I just really do like this coin. I'm researching it every single day and seeing what news pops up. And, I just like the way they burn tokens. I like the way that they're kind of, a lot of holders in it, and they're, long-term investors. So, we're for a 0.00003, I have it in an average of 0.0025. I'm not up that much, only about 24%. I don't have a lot in it, but this could be something in the long run where, you could sometimes maybe, X your money a bunch of times, which is good. And my next one is Pepe. I definitely am looking into this. I'm not too deep into investing every week into this because I don't know much about it, but it just recently got onto Robinhood, which I always feel like is a good sign, because a lot of people, especially, average, traders, they end up using Robinhood because of how, user-friendly it is. And if they put it on an exchange like this, I just think sometimes it might be worthwhile to look at. Doge is going to be another one of my long-term investments along with Bitcoin. Obviously now with everything being, Elon Musk and the DOGE and the government, I can see this kind of just being really big in the future. I don't think he'll let that fail. That's just my opinion. Again, not financial advice, but everyone do your own research. And a lot of people have been saying, oh, it's going to hit $1, it's going to hit $2, whatever it may be. They said this about Bitcoin too, $100,000 Bitcoin, $100,000 Bitcoin, and look what happened. It hit $100,000 and it's all over the media. It's all over the news. I think in due time, when Doge hits $1, they're going to make this huge and make it on the media. And especially since now Elon's involved in the government, again, my opinion, not financial advice, I think they're going to make a big stink about it as well. So just kind of, dabbling into that as well. But for right now, I have XRP. I did sell a big chunk. I actually put a couple $100 into it, and I ended up selling it at a market sell, $250, and my total credit $250. So I put $100 into it, and then I made about 100 times my money. So I was like, you know what? I'm okay with that. And then I'll get back into that maybe later on if it takes a little tank. And then that's it. And to close off this video, my next investments that are going to be happening is I switched one of my reoccurring to AMC Weekly for $100 a week. So, as you can see, average trader on Robinhood, I fell for that little scam or little hype trend that, everyone was in, and I mooned it. Thought it was going to go up like crazy, and it's been sitting at $4.70 a share after the stock split, after the reverse stock split. So I'm down 6,600. This is a big part of my portfolio that I lost as well, almost 90% down. So I would love to, and I don't think AMC is going anywhere. I know the CEO has, raised money and made sure that they won't be going into bankruptcy anytime soon. So I'm hoping to kind of get my average cost down a little bit before I end up selling completely. So it's a really good idea to definitely diverse your portfolio and not just put all your eggs in one basket, which I did when I first started back in 2020. So again, trying to show everyone here on the channel to learn from mistakes and really just, take it with a grain of salt and make sure that you're doing your due diligence and research before just putting money into anything, because in the end, you want to make money, not lose money, obviously. So $100 a week in AMC, and I'm just going to keep doing that until I can get my average cost from 44 down to at least $5, $6. And at this point, I'm going to have to obviously reassess when that gets closer, but I think even if it goes a couple of cents above or even, 50 cents above, if that's possible, I might just kind of sell out and, take that essential loss. I don't want to lose money on it, but I will take the essential loss of holding it for so long and putting all my money into this, where I could have been putting it into other stocks or cryptos or ETFs that could be making me money long term. So I am taking this account from 10,000 to 50,000, and it is going to take some time. So this is why I just wanted to share this video with you guys and take you along the journey with me, because I'm sure there's a lot of other people out there like me that was like, oh, it's going to moon, it's going to do this, and we end up having a completely opposite effect. So follow me along my journey. Thank you guys so much. Again, this is Investing with Joey B, trying to get $10,000 to $50,000. We are up $3,700 for this week, and please stay tuned for my third video coming out next Friday. I will be doing this weekly, showing you my reoccurring investments, and have a great day, everyone.